What's going on, guys? Thanks to those joining me live, to those joining me on archive. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Um, Not a topic I'm a stranger to, all right? But I wanted to bring something up, and it kind of just thought, you know what? Let me do a video about this. Because I was actually typing a comment, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just do a video about it. So I deleted the comment before I posted it, and then I said, I erased it anyway. And I said, you know what? Let me do a video about this. First of all, okay. You know what's funny is that as a video uploader, and this is why all these policemen on here get on my fucking nerves, okay? Number one, when someone comes on their channel, they could talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. That's number one, okay? Secondly, um, regardless of what they want to talk about or not, sometimes it's not that an issue is being, purposely ignored, right? It's just that we can't bring up literally every possible scenario or example possible alive, right? No matter any video anybody makes, right? Any video, you're gonna have someone pissed off about something. Right? There's going to be somebody that thinks, oh, you didn't mention this because of that, or he didn't mention that because he's biased, and well, he didn't mention this guy because that guy's white and this guy isn't. Like, there's always going to be somebody that's unhappy with the presentation you put, and that's fucking annoying as hell, right? And then you always have people that it's just everybody has to complain about something. It's you guys know that it's free to come on YouTube and do a video if you want to talk about something, if you want to, enlighten us, then feel free to do a video and talk about it. I mean, it's not that hard, right? Not everything is a conspiracy. Like, not everything, if a certain fighter was left off of a conversation that he has nothing to do with, right? It doesn't mean that they did it on purpose and there's an agenda going on, okay? Like, calm the fuck down. We have a lot of paranoid people listening to videos, right? Tone it down with the fucking paranoia. It's only boxing, okay? Let's tone it down. Now, with that said, right, back to the point of the video. So first of all, there we go, laying down the law. But in all seriousness, yeah, I mean, the example that Blood gave, he was talking about, he was talking about the weight, right? Which I'm going to talk about in a moment, but regarding David Lemieux, the alleged weight. I don't know what the fuck that motherfucker weighed, right? But come on, we know he came heavy. How heavy? I don't know, right? And we're going to talk about what they should do with same day weight disclosure and what I think should happen with that. And because he brought that up, someone decided to say, well, why don't you bring it up about Crawford, right? And here's where these individuals are just full of shit, right? So I once did a video, right? And the video literally, I was talking about boxing as a whole. What they should do with the sport of boxing as a whole, this would apply to everybody, right? And I've been advocating this for years. I'm not going to stop advocating it. And I've been advocating same-day weigh-ins for everybody, just like they did in boxing in yesteryear. Like, they did it, there was no problems until somebody lost some money in some fights. Okay, that didn't get to happen because some fighters didn't make weight. And before you knew it, they decided, okay, we're going to push back the weight 24 hours prior. And then they give us this bullshit that it's about the safety of the fighters. And, we're doing it for the safety of the fighters. Yet they allow motherfuckers to outweigh other opponents by 20 pounds in weight classes like middleweight, and even lower than that at some point, which is definitely not about the safety of the fighter, right? That's a bunch of horseshit, right? So, but that's to be discussed at another day. That would apply to everybody. You see, what's funny is that when I brought that up, I clearly said let's do same-day weigh-in. Clearly, I never say let's do same-day weigh-in except for my favorite fighters. I never said that. I said let's do same-day weigh-in for everybody. Problem solved. See? It would apply to every single fighter in the sport. I don't care what country they're born in. I don't care what color of skin they are. I don't care if they're privileged or not. Okay, I don't care if they're Eastern European. I don't care if they're American, Canadian, Mexican, Puerto Rican. Okay, I don't care. If they're from South Africa, Australia, all right, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Iceland, Norway. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, oh, you see, he didn't say anything about Guatemala. He didn't mention that country. He's biased against that. He wants to give them special treatment. Look, I'm not going to sit here and mention every fucking country. So I'm going to say all fighters, no matter where they're from, I am in favor of same-day weigh-in. All fighters, regardless of anything. Is that clear? Okay. When I was saying that, you guys were fighting against it, right? No, but you're just saying that because you have you have an agenda against Canelo, because at the time Canelo was about to have a fight, right? Oh no, it was after the Khan fight, I believe. It just so happens I did a video about it after the Khan fight, and people, they can't stop thinking about their favorite fighters. I mean, they're dangling off the balls of these motherfuckers, so they assume. Even though I said everybody, they just assume, no, this is about Canelo, isn't it? Yes, DStyle wants to change all the rules of boxing because of Canelo. Get the fuck out of here, right? Like, I'm gonna put everybody in inconvenience because Canelo. I think he outweighed Khan. Like if he's the only fighter that's done it. And the reason I'm saying this is because when word got out, by the way, a fighter who disclosed his weight in Crawford, all of a sudden, because he rehydrated after a fight, okay, which they all do, many of them don't disclose the weight, or they lie about how much they weigh. Okay, people just take their word for it and shit, right? All of a sudden, I had an uploader on here whose name I don't even mention anymore, by the way. He comes on and he's like, well, why didn't you say anything about that? Like, well, I got to do a video every time a motherfucker rehydrates something weight? Well, what do you mean? I don't have to say anything about anything. I clearly have stated every fighter we should bring back same-day weigh-in for everybody. I make that very clear. I don't need to make anything else clear. You see, I don't need to worry about my consistency. I'm very consistent. I'm very clear about my stance on this issue. It doesn't change. I don't say, oh, never mind about the same-day weigh-in when a fighter I like, comes in overweight, right? I don't say, okay, yeah, same-day weigh-in when it's a fighter I don't like. No, I want same-day weigh-in for everybody, right? And anyone look, I'll tell you right now, if your reaction to David Lemieux or any concern of David Lemieux being a weight bully, if your reaction is, well, why didn't you say anything about this other guy? If that's then you're not really arguing that you're against this current setup. That's not what you're arguing. You're actually just trying to be an asshole and you're just trying to find, okay, a contradiction from somebody. Right? That's it. Just because one guy wasn't mentioned, right? All of a sudden you think that there's something going on. No. You see, DStyle, I have an agenda. My agenda is I want, okay, same-day weigh-in back. But let's go ahead and talk about same-day disclosures, okay? Because if they're not going to bring same-day weigh-in back, fair enough, right? But we should know how much these motherfuckers weigh in the ring because that's the weight that matters. See, that's called common sense, right? I know that there's some smart boxing fans out there going to say, man, you're wasting your time talking about this. Of course we know that, right? you would think, all right, but apparently not. Okay, so the weight that you put on the scale over 30 hours ago does not matter. Okay, that weight's irrelevant. What you weigh, like when it's ding ding, bells rung, that's the weight that matters. Because that's the weight that you're fighting in. Not the weight 30 hours before when you when these motherfuckers are dehydrated and lost a bunch of water weight. Not that weight. That's not the weight. They're not even healthy enough to fight at that weight. That's not the real weight. That's not the real weight. Right? So we have to make sure that they give us their real disclosed weight. I don't want to hear, well, he said he only rehydrated like 3 pounds. Are you fucking shitting me? Right? And then like you're watching the fight and they're like, oh, this fighter did not, step on the scale, but he did say that, he only rehydrated 1 pound. Or I even heard bullshit like, we actually lost a pound, as of yesterday. Really? And you guys buy that shit? Okay. Oh, he just went up like 10 pounds. Yeah, we don't have to do those. We don't have to. They have to. They have to disclose the same day weight. Okay, all of them before somebody comes on and. But what about all of them, all of them, everybody? They got to disclose their same day weight, right? Every single one of them. I don't care who it is. They got to disclose it. If you don't disclose it, you don't fight in the ring. But why? Because we got to know. Well, what do you mean, but because why? Right? Because why? Because that's the way you're fighting in. I don't know about you, it's pretty important to know. I mean, because if we don't do that, then what's the point of a weight class then? Why do weight classes? Why even weigh them 24 hours before? Let's just let them tell us how much they weigh. Why don't we just do that? Right? Let them just don't even do the scale. Like if a fighter tells you he's at 147, just okay, fine. Yeah, I'm only going to rehydrate like 1 pound. All right, cool. I mean, we weigh him for a reason, right? Like if we never weight them, every single one of them will fucking lie and say they're meeting the weight, right? So what's the difference 24 hours later? Well, why should we take their word for it? That they need to step on the scale. Because only then are we going to start noticing that some of the fuckers are just rehydrating way too fucking much, and they don't belong in that weight class, and they need to fight fuckers their own size. And that's it. I mean, it's really that simple. Because that's the weight that matters. Weight classes were invented so you to fight people your own size. They were not invented to meet a scale 30 hours before. That's not. I can guarantee you that when they figured out, oh, we should weigh these guys, okay, never did it cross your minds, oh, but we should just let them, balloon up in weight. We should let them rehydrate. Give them 30 hours to get bigger. Are you shitting me? That wasn't the point. That wasn't the purpose of the weight class. No, but it's dangerous because if they're weighing the same day, this is what people say, and when they say it, it's like they think they're geniuses or something. No, man, but if you do that, you're stupid, DStyle. If you do that, they're gonna weigh in and they're gonna be dehydrated, and guys are gonna just die. They're gonna die left and right. They're gonna die. They're gonna die. Like, shut up. All right? You think they're gonna come in like that in the ring if they have to say they weigh in? If they do, they're stupid. Okay? They deserve to lose for trying to fight a smaller man. Okay, that's what they get. If you fight in your weight class, like the weight that you weigh in the ring, you won't be dehydrated, right? No, but no buts. They did it for years. They did it for decades. For decades, they did it. Well, what do you mean, no but? No but. What do you mean, no but? And then they do it at noon, like fucking when the fight's, the next day at 9 p.m. Like, are you fucking shitting me? Are you shitting me? That's actually like 34 hours. Like, fuck out of here. 33, or whatever. That's stupid. Why even have weight classes? Let's just, it's just everybody just, let's. What is this? Okay, what's the point then? Why even do it, right? No, but you don't understand. It's for safety. Like you guys, just believe in everything the sanctioning bodies tell them. Like, oh yeah. That's why. Yeah. Because safety. And they're gonna all drop like flies. There's just more weight classes today. We can't do it like we used to. Yeah, all we got to do is get rid of some weight classes. It's not that hard. Like what? Well, you think that it's gonna hurt the sport if we cut some of the pointless weight classes, or what? You really think we need weight classes separated by 2 pounds, right? There's not a human being on earth that fluctuates less than 2 pounds a day. Get the fuck out of here, okay? And then we're creating weight classes off of that. It's the stupidest shit ever, right? It's all a money scheme. That's all it is, right? It's a way that the sanctioned bodies ensure themselves for their purposes, for they can make profit and money, and it gives them more wiggle room to manipulate the system. Okay, that's what it does. We got a fighter. Oh, this fighter can make us money. Oh man. Okay, well we got some wiggle room here. All right, we can manipulate the system a little bit. Keep him away from this weight class because it's a good thing he has 30 hours to rehydrate. That way he can fight in this weight class where he'll be more powerful. That's what it is. All right. No, but nothing. Right. No, but nothing. No, but they're gonna come here dehydrated, and then they're all gonna die. Like the fuck out of here. Fighters are dying right now, right? Well, what do you mean? What's funny is that obviously boxing is dangerous. Period. Okay, it's a dangerous sport. Period. Now, add to the fact that, or ask yourself anyway, why do most deaths in boxing happen in the lower weight classes? Why does that happen? Because they're separated by very few pounds, right? And guys are just they're putting themselves through a lot to lose as much as possible 30 hours before the fight, and then just to go ahead and rehydrate and be as big as possible on fight night. That is a system that's broken. That is a system that doesn't work. Okay? Period. The way guys are dehydrating themselves now, they're doing that because there's a system that enables that. That's common sense. Right? That's not like, oh no, but what? But what? Well, why weren't guys dying like flies like back in the day, right? And I mean, you're talking about eras where guys fought 15 rounds, right? And they weren't dying like flies. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Treating yourself is not a healthy process. It's not, okay? It's very unhealthy. And giving someone, if someone knows I have 30 hours to rehydrate, they're going to dehydrate themselves more. That's common sense. If they know they have a fight in a couple hours, they're not going to dehydrate themselves that much. They're not. And if they can't beat guys their own size, that's not my problem. No, but that's unfair, because he's not going to be as good. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's his problem, not mine. Whoever that fighter is, that's their problem, right? Now, right now, okay, fine. Okay, whatever. Like, we're not going to do same day weigh-in. Fine. But you know, if it's okay, then what's the problem? They Why are we giving them an option? Like, oh, he declined to get in the scale. What decline? What the fuck? They should be required to get on the scale. What happened to safety? Isn't it important to know how much he's outweighing his opponent by? I think that's very important to know. You know, so for example, if it's in the contract that you can't go over a certain amount of pounds or percentage base, right? If that's a rule supposedly in the governing body for safety reasons, then why aren't we checking? Well, why are we mandating that they, you know, we shouldn't ask them? Like, look, if you don't get in the scale, the fight's canceled. Period. No, but we can't do that. Well, why not? Why not? Fighters don't get to choose whether or not the commission's present in the room. You know, when they wrap their hands, they don't get to say, no, 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 no. You can't be. I decline the commission being here while they wrap my hands. Okay, they don't get to choose. What the fuck is this? So then they shouldn't get to choose whether or not they step on the scale, and it should be made available to the public. That way, kind of like in the Arturo Gatti story, where he hurt that motherfucker, right? Then we should, because man, if let me tell you something, if it's mandated that you can't go up a certain percentage, and you go up that certain percentage, then at that point, you know, that's a problem, right? No, no, but he said he only went up like how do they know, right? Because if supposedly, you know, oh, because weighing in, it was such an inconvenience, you know, the fighters in the zone, and, you know, they can't just go in and just demand, you know, that they get a scale. The fighter has a routine or whatever, right? Well, how do they know then? If they were in the middle of the routine, how do they know that they only went up so much? How do they know that? How do they know? No, no, but he said, you know, I don't give a fuck what they said, all right? We don't ask them, okay, when it's weighing time, they don't ask them how much they weigh. They get on the scale. It's just like they don't get to say, oh, I'm 147 on the dot. All right, cool. Like, no, that's not the way it works. You gotta get on the scale, right? So why the fuck are we believing them, right? If so what do we do next? Just believe them that there's nothing on their hand wraps or what? I love that one. I love the ones where they say, well, Margarito said that he didn't have anything. I thought Margarito said he didn't know. No, but he said, I don't give a fuck what he said. Right? I don't give a shit what he said. So anyway, I don't give a fuck what they say. If a fucker looks big and we speculate, man, I think he didn't weigh in, so we don't know, but he looks big. He looks like 180, right? We're speculating. I'll admit that's a speculation. But when guys come out and say, nah, he was 170. How do you know? Not because, you know, it's convenient for me to say it's 170. You know? What do you mean? Because it's like, what? They don't say that, but it's obvious. That's why they're saying it. No, they got to step on the scale. And not, oh, a member of their team said, or, oh, they weighed in out of curiosity and let us know later. No, 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 no. This has to be an official weight, right? Where literally, where the member of the other team has to be there, the commission has to be there. They got to step on the scale, film it. The CH, come on, somebody's got to film that shit, right? And just get the official weight. You know what? This shit's hilarious. Okay, the funniest shit is when HBO's like, the unofficial weight tonight for each fighter is, you know, he rehydrated of 30 pounds. The unofficial weight? Like, what? So the weight 30 hours before is official, but the one they're actually going to weigh in the ring is unofficial, right? Like, see how misleading that is? No, it's actually the other way around. The weight 30 hours before is unofficial. The official one, the one that matters, is when they're in the fucking ring, okay? And call me crazy, but I hate it when the announcer's like, and the official weight of 170 pounds or 148.7 pounds or 154 pounds. But no, 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 no. Don't give me this official bullshit, okay? No, but that's the official weight. That's when they weighed it. No, 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 no. They got to tell everybody how much they fucking weigh, okay? Like, we need to know. Like, say they weighed in at this. He weighed in at 160 pounds, and tonight in the ring at 180 pounds, like, I want to hear them say it, right? If you guys are okay with day before weigh-ins, and there's no problem with day before weigh-ins, and you think it's good for the sport, then what? If it's so good for the sport, then why are we being so shady about the weight? If it's so good, if day before weigh-ins is the way to do it, right? Why are we going through such pains to hide what these motherfuckers weigh the day of the fight? Why? What is this? Nah, baby, I didn't cheat on you. You know where I was 30 hours ago. Yeah, but where are you right now? You saw me 30 hours ago. What do you mean? That's official. When you saw me 30 hours ago. Yeah, but I want to know where you are now. Like, I don't. You saw me 30 hours ago. I wasn't cheating on you 30 hours ago. Why would I be cheating on you right now? Because you're not home. Yeah, but you saw me 30 hours ago, though. Well, why aren't you answering me? Why don't you tell me where you're at? Why aren't you here? You saw me 30 hours ago. That's the official time you saw me. You see how stupid it is? Like when you put it in any other context, right? Did you rob the bank? Where were you at 9 p.m. on Saturday night? I'm not going to tell you, but 30 hours before that, I was at work. Yeah, but where were you when the bank was robbed at 9 p.m. Saturday night? No, like 30 hours before that, I was at work, though. You see? I mean, this is insane. I mean, you can't do this with anything else, man. You can't, right? This is stupid. Like, hey, man, it looks like your credit didn't go through. We're not going to be able to do the car, man. Yeah, but did you check my credit from 30 hours ago? Nah, we can't check it for 30 hours ago. We're going about right now. No, but 30 hours ago is what matters. Like right now, it doesn't matter, right? It's all about what you did 30 hours ago. No, not right now. So if same day weigh-in is the way to go, right? If we have no problems with same day weigh-in, if same day weigh-ins are the best way to do it, a day before, I'm sorry. If you see, I'm for same day weigh-in, so I'm for doing it and giving the official weight, nothing to hide. Let's get it on, right? But the dudes that are for day before weigh-ins are so against like the official weight being announced, and they want it all so secretive, and they just take their word for it. It's just so shady. Like isn't the thing just shady to you? Like the way they do it, like they don't want to tell you how much. Well, why don't they want to tell us how much they weigh? Well, what are they hiding? Why is it so secretive? Like why is it like is there like a secret society of same day weights? Like only the secret society knows. Like we got to join this shit. We got to be like Illuminati level to know, where the same day weighing is coming from. Is that what it is? If it's so good, if it's so great, right? What are we hiding? If it's the way to go, well, then let's just disclose the weights then, right? You can't on one hand say, no, day before weigh-in is the way to do it. It's the best way. But then the other hand say, nah, they shouldn't disclose the same day weights though. No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't disclose what they weigh in the ring. No, I don't. That's just shady to me. It's shady, right? It's they're hiding something. It's common sense, people, right? At the very least, they should disclose how much they weigh, right? At the very least. At the very least. That's the way it is. Let me give you a test. Let's see who can pass this test, right? If the weigh-ins were done, because by your guys' logic, right? By your logic, with the whole no, but they rehydrate themselves and then they weigh in at that on the scales, and then they just rehydrate a little bit, and then they fight. But it's just dangerous to do it the same day, right? By your logic, then why don't we do weigh-ins 2 days before the fight? I mean, they'll have time to rehydrate healthily, more healthy, right? Like by your logic, they're gonna weigh in. They're gonna stay in the same weight class if they weigh in 2 days before, right? Think about the lower weight classes, separated by a couple pounds. If the weigh-ins were 2 days before, all right, how many flyweights would really still be flyweights? Um, you don't think they would go down to the next weight class if it's only 3 more pounds and they got 2 more days to rehydrate? If if they did it that way, yeah, you know that some fighters are going to take advantage of that and go down yet another weight class because they're going to have more than 48 hours to rehydrate. You know that. You know that, yet you defend saying the day before weigh-in. That's kind of strange, right? If they did weigh-ins 3 days before the fight, do you honestly believe that the fighters would stay in the same weight class and just take the 3 days to just, for precautionary reasons so that they don't, dehydrate themselves too much? They're very dehydrated. Let's give them 3 days to recoup themselves and be healthy. But do you really think they would stay in the same weight class? No, right? Like, what I know. They would try and drop even more weight to go down to even a lower weight class. They would. Everybody knows they would. And you know how dangerous that is. Yet, you defend saying day before weigh-in. Anyway, this is DStyleBoxing. Class is no longer in session, and you are dismissed. I'm out.